Good morning. February 10th, 2019. Had a little snow this morning, just light snow. It's already blown off. It's bitter cold yesterday. At least the sun helped. For all of you in Florida, talked to Kevin Ogle yesterday. Kevin, we love you, man. 80 degrees. He was going fishing. Wish I was there. Maybe one of these days soon. Today I want to talk about democratic socialism, the biggest misnomer created in the last, I don't know, since they created it. 20 years ago, 50 years ago, maybe 1972 when Hillary Clinton joined the Communist Party. They created the ideal of democratic socialism, which is a sham. There is no democracy in socialism. In socialism, the government controls everything. And as we see now in Venezuela, and I've had a few students even get to me in Piqua, Ohio at Edison College, all the way from Venezuela, young ladies, 18 years old, that just barely got out, whose brothers and families are still there struggling, all because of democratic socialism. And the problem is when socialism steps in, it takes over the industry. All private companies become run by the government. That's how you get the old statement back in China, you'll take care of the people's rice, you'll wash the people's truck, you'll eat the people's rice, drink the people's beer if you can get one, sing high, and eat the people's fish heads, so to speak. And that's the way it is. The people own everything. Well, when private companies, and in Venezuela it was concrete, steel companies, got taken over by the government, who doesn't know how to run anything most of the time. Through history, it's been proven over hundreds of years, anytime the government tries to run business and industry, it fails because it tries to do so politically instead of doing hard work. I don't always believe in hard work. I believe going at things hard and getting it done. I don't think hard work has anything to do with it. I think smart work has to do with it. You got to be smart, work smart. But we do have a generation or so of folks here in America who sort of idealize this idea of democratic socialism because they're not really understanding what it means, as in just what I told you. Socialism cannot be democratic, and even if it starts out to be, it fails within the first 5 seconds, falls to the ground miserably. Now, democratic socialism in America is being supported dramatically by the Democrat from New York, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and I think they refer to her as AOC. As far as her ideals, hopes, and dreams, I think we should just refer to her from here on out as OCD, because she's obsessive compulsive about change, but it makes no sense. That woman needs to learn a book or 1,000, and maybe some concepts would be a good start to learn for her, for AOC or OCD. OCD released a Green New Deal at the end of the week. I think it came out Thursday or Friday. It was her Green New Deal. It's already been taken down. It's already been scrubbed. Actually, 67 Democrats co-sponsored this new Green Deal. And it involved accumulative ideas, and some of them were to eliminate emissions on Earth, all of it. Get rid of airplanes, eliminate emissions from cattle was one of them. Airplanes. She wanted to make America basically electric. And she keeps talking about renewable energy like the sun and the wind and the water. And now we know, I've known for years myself, 30 years, I imagined you could get power off the tides rising and falling. Now there are tidal pods out there that can do this and create some energy. They're figuring it out. But it's going to take hundreds of years for this to happen. We'd have to go nuclear for 50, 100 years just to have the time to develop what she'd even think about. She even mentioned building interstates across the oceans. And at that point, I'm sorry, wow. Now, her constituents are a representation of her. And they believe she's forward-thinking and wise. This is kind of scary. The good news is there are rational people still in the Senate and some in Congress. But for the most part, right now, when you look at somebody like Nancy Pelosi, who seems like an erratic, somebody's old aunt that takes too many pills or something and has too much money and a big mouth. But nonetheless, oh yeah, she's got the clap now. Yeah, you guys all know Nancy Pelosi's got the clap now. I saw that. Yeah, good, Nancy. Good luck with that, having the clap and all. And nonetheless, she tried to give it to Trump, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Nancy's got the clap, and so I look at it and I'm thinking to myself, we're going to get rid of air travel. We're going to make everything trains. It's all going to be electric. And we're going to live on renewable energy. Well, that is the goal. That is the idea of windmills in Holland. Holland is the only self-sufficient nation in the world. Right now, they provide or ship 70+% of the Earth's fresh produce comes from or goes through Holland. The only self-sufficient. I blame it on windmills. Think about it. There's still time, but it's going to take a long time. These ideas, some of them are just off the scale, ridiculous. A couple are good. Renewable energy is always good. Democratic socialism never works. Never works. It's not even real. Ask Venezuela. And ask anyone. Ask anybody, anywhere who's experienced it. Or as OCD would say herself, learn a book. Right? I hope you have a good Sunday. Keep thinking, y'all. Critical thinking's the way. Peace out.